Okay, we're about to start. You ready to go live, everybody?
Yeah.
Ready to go live.
Yep. Penny, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Look at that big old smile.
You ready? Okay,
Ready.
here we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mice in the Attic. I am your host, Alex Carle, and this is the show where we introduce you to new and up-and-coming musicians by streaming their performances live from the attic of Tonal Vision Studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. As always, I encourage you to like and share this video. That helps us out. And please feel free to comment and ask questions in the comment section below, and I'll get them over to the artist. Today we have William Alton, a newgrass artist who has an upcoming performance at Ram's Head Savage Mills on April 19th. Why don't you come on in, Will? Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody at home and tell us a little bit about this first song you're going to play.
Yeah, my name's William Alton. I'm happy to be here. This first song is off of a new record I'll be working on that'll be coming out early summer. This one I wrote after a breakup, and it was the first one right after that, so I took some time off before diving in. So this was the first foray into dealing with that type of stuff. So
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Be vulnerable for us,
Yeah,
man.
that's what it's all about, right? This one's called Something More. I'm afraid to write a song, 'cause I don't know what might be wrong. Am I broke? Do I need fixed? Do I have a grip on this? There's a point, I know there is. Ever since I was a little kid, what would you do if you came home? Saw a ghost and we're all alone. Saw a ghost and we're all alone. Well, I've never really liked living the simple life. Well, I want something more. Don't wanna know what's in store. Someday I lay in bed, wandering through my head, searching for what can't be shown. I never knew it'd be so alone. Well, there's a point, I know there is. Ever since I was a little kid, what would you do if you came home? Saw a ghost and we're all alone. Saw a ghost and we're all alone. Well, I've never really liked living the simple life. Well, I want something more. Don't wanna know what's in store. I know every look, and I know every step we took. Well, I know where things went wrong. Well, I know why the love is gone. And I know where you've been, and I know original sin. Well, I know where things went wrong. Well, I know why the love is gone. Living the simple life. I want something more. know what's in store. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you, brother.
Great song to open up with. I love that bluesy feel.
Yeah.
Some really cool stuff, man. Would you
Thank
say
you.
that blues, that bluesy kind of feel is part of your newgrass sound?
Yeah, I think the blues is in everything at this point. I'm a big fan of Jack White, and I know he incorporates it, and there's just so many influences that, yeah, I mean, it's in there for sure.
And you said that song that you just played is going to be on your new album coming out this summer, correct?
Correct, man.
So what
yeah.
can you tell me about that album?
Oh, man, it's been a lot of fun. Banjo, drums, bass. I've got some killer musicians helping me out with it. It's been a long time in the making, but it's so close to being done. I can't wait to put it out there.
Do you have a name? One that you're willing to share?
I think it's going to be called Pomp and Circumstance. That's
Okay.
what I'm going to go with, yeah.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
got a nice ring to it.
Thank you, brother.
How many songs can we expect?
It's going to be 4.
4 songs.
Yeah.
Awesome. So is this going to be your first fully produced album or EP that you've put out?
There is one from a while back with my partner, who I used to play with all the time, but we are no longer performing together. But that's back. Bass with the band. You can check that out. There's some good tracks on there, but this will be my first solo thing.
So this will be your first William Alton
Exactly, man.
album. That is awesome, man. Very cool. So tell us a little bit more about the writing and production process. You know, you mentioned that there were a ton of different instruments and different
Yeah.
musicians. So what are you performing personally on it?
I'm playing guitar. I'm singing. I'm doing the banjo, doing the lead instrumentation. So I got a drummer and a bassist that came in there to lay down the rhythm for me, and the rest is all me.
That's great. So
Yeah.
doing most things as a 3-piece then?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the band is just if when we go out and perform, it's whoever's available. It's kind of one of those things. It's just like a group.
Sure, but for
Yeah.
the sake of the album, are you mostly recording things with yourself, the bass player, and the drummer?
Yes.
Very cool,
Yeah.
man. That's really exciting.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have like a specific date? Or
I got 2 more dates in the studio booked up, and hopefully we'll be able to wrap it up then, and I'll just be mixing and mastering. So it just
Very
depends.
cool.
Yeah, we'll
That's
see.
really exciting,
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
so are all the songs that we're hearing tonight going to be on that album?
That's the plan, man.
That's
All
right. So
4,
we're going
yeah.
through the whole thing then.
Yeah, so you can hear them stripped down and then check them out, produced, and with all the instrumentations and gadgets going on.
That's wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us about this next song that you're going to play?
Okay, this one I don't know if it has a name yet, but this one's kind of inspired by that Shakespeare quote, the world is a stage and all the people in it are merely players. So that's kind of where it came from.
Very cool. It's calling
Yeah.
back some old English then.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is an untitled song inspired by
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Just tune up real quick, make sure.
I love that song.
Alex, you actually heard this the first time I played it. Remember that song circle?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, this is that one.
I'm going to sneak back on here. We did a writing session at Ariel Joy's house, who is going to be performing with us later on. Just a little connection there. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Back to you.
Lights go up, lights go down. What's wrong with the sound? Center stage of a play. Setting scene is today. Will you be the background? You're gonna shine, be the one that's built around. Every honest glance, every heartfelt laugh brings me back to you. Well, it's true. Every little tick is pure magic, and everything you see turns to positivity. Oh. to the end, and you'll be fine. When it's over, take a bow. Tomorrow's show is sold out. Every honest glance, every heartfelt laugh brings me back to you. Well, it's true. Every little tick is pure magic. Well, everything you see somehow turns to positivity. Oh, intermissions here, brand new day, brand new fear. It's a whole new page. Are you gonna do it the same way?
Very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, that was great. After hearing what you had in the beginning, last time I heard that song, it wasn't fully completed yet, so that was great. You had a really nice beachy feel to that one.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm on like a tropical vacation.
Yeah, I stole that chord from Drive by Incubus, and
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I love it. So something's getting written with it. Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
on, man.
Yeah.
So you have these shows coming up all the time that I see, and your next one is going to be at Ram's Head Savage Mills.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that show.
Oh, dude, that place
Let's
is
get some
always...
people out there.
Yeah, that place is always so much fun. My buddy Chet Hendricks will be playing with me.
Okay.
Check him out, too. He's great.
Shout out.
Shout out, Brody. It's down in the cellar, man, and we just rock it 9 to whenever it stops.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? It's just they don't
It's
have a cutoff time for you?
Yeah, I mean, if people are still into it, we keep going. That's the
Yep,
the
they
name
can
of
still
the game.
serve
Yeah.
drinks, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So what kind of a set do you have prepared for that?
A lot of covers, man. I mean, Maroon 5, The Beatles, Johnny Cash, CCR, just the gamut, Dion and the Belmonts, just whatever.
Oh, really cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So do you usually kind of go with more of singer-songwriters when you're covering songs? Like I noticed, you were talking specifically about Johnny Cash. I know you do a great Bob Dylan cover,
Oh, thank you,
stuff like that. So or do you go and cover full bands?
I mean, like I said, we do Maroon 5, so I mean, it's just whatever gets people moving, whatever we feel, whatever
Very cool.
you can get
That's awesome,
people
man.
involving.
So I know that you're playing shows all the time, like I said. So do you have any particularly memorable shows around here?
Yeah, I do, man. This one was probably from maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I was just starting out, and I responded to an ad on Craigslist, and this guy was looking for an opener. And I was like, yeah, man. Like,
Already taking
I
a
was
risk.
barely playing, yeah. But we go in. I mean, this place just like dirt floor. There's a 3-piece band in this other room playing like it's like the Tool Shed band. I think they're a band in Baltimore still, and I think you can find them.
Okay.
But it's wild. I mean, it was like a wash tub bass, so just like a stick and 1-string wash pan, a banjo, and a dude like on a saw with like a violin bow. Like it was the craziest thing.
Next level bluegrass.
So that's how it started off. But the band was like a 15-piece group. I mean, it was huge.
Oh, wow.
I forget what they're called. It's been a while. But so the whole time we're playing, it's the 15 of them watching us, no one else. So we finish, and it switches. All 15 of them go up on stage, and it's just me and my partner watching them for the
gosh.
second set. It was the wildest thing.
How'd they sound, though?
It sounded terrific.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
You two were
no,
the only
man,
ones
they
in the audience.
performed. Oh my god, dude, it was great.
Oh, that's
It was
really
tremendous,
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So why don't you tell us a little bit about song number 3?
This one is called Sunshine Girl. This one's a little more ambiguous. It's like one of those songs that just the lyrics came, and I might kind of have an idea what they're about, but there's not like a distinct, plot to it like some of the other ones do.
Just sort of came to you over time?
Yeah.
That's nice. Is this
Yeah.
something that you wrote over a long period of time, or was it like all in an afternoon?
No,
kind of
usually
thing?
my songs, I get the bulk of them done in one day, and then it's another day or two of kind of ironing out, and then I might tweak things here and there, but for the most part, I'm kind of just like get it written, move on type of deal.
So you're a one song a day kind of guy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not every day, but when you do,
I
right?
go through waves, where it's like a lot are coming, and then I kind of do technique and learn other songs and stuff. So
Sure, get
and
some
the
more
muse is
influences
there.
in.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's awesome. So this is called Sunshine Girl?
Yes.
All right, everybody enjoy Sunshine Girl.
confuse the tuning. My guitar was in my car. It's cold out, so it just keeps dropping out. But it's pretty good. All right. I wanna plant you in the snow, like the lily you'll grow, like the lily you'll grow. I'll breathe you warm, keep you safe from the storm, keep you safe from the storm. Oh, my sunshine girl, oh, my sunshine girl, such a ray of hope. There ain't no reason we can't elope. There ain't no reason we can't elope. Such a ray of sun. Father, forgive me for what I've done. Father, forgive me for what I've done to my sunshine girl. Oh, my sunshine girl. Oh, my sunshine girl. Oh, my sunshine girl.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
You keep getting this like boisterous applause that scares Joey every time I see like jump. Like, oh gosh, Joey, you know we're gonna clap for the guy.
She was into that one.
You've been here before. You know how the process works.
You know the deal.
That was really good, man.
Thanks,
I
man.
like that a lot.
Thank you.
I like the it kept moving the whole time. You know, I mean, it's not to say that the other ones didn't, but that one just had a certain like drive and roll to it.
Yeah, I love that. That's kind of like that folk influence, like that, just like ta 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 ta.
Yeah,
like,
holding it down on your own. If
Yeah.
I may ask, if you're not trying to keep it a surprise, what's
Yeah.
the instrumentation like that one?
That one's got the banjo for sure, which I did. Some cool vocal harmonies going on. Just kind of like a nice little snare rhythm happening, you know, because drum's kind of simple, you know, because
Cool.
the guitar is doing so much of that was just
Sure.
kind of like hold back, and then a nice boom, 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 you know, that bass. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
folk
that folky
line,
bass.
A little 1-4-5 action.
I like it, man. Do you do your own vocal harmonies?
I do.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's something I've learned lately. It's been really fun learning how to do that.
Something you've been playing around with
Yeah.
more. I wish that we could somehow hear what that harmony sounds
know,
like
that'd
here,
be
but I
cool,
guess we're
right?
just going to have to wait until the summer. That's really great, man. So we talked about some of your influences before, but who did you grow up listening to? Like, who were like the first artists that kind of started you down this musical
Yes.
path? And how did you even get into music in the first place?
So my dad's a musician. Like, he's a real serious saxophone player. So he was always
Okay.
playing just like crazy stuff from like a young age. Have you ever heard of the Residents?
The Residents.
They're the weirdest.
I'm
Man.
not sure.
This avant-garde band that plays with giant eyeballs and top hats. So I mean, just like weird music from the get-go. But you know, like Zeppelin and Floyd and Beatles and you know all that classic rock
Stuff that your dad would introduce you to.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I started. But some of my favorite groups, I'd probably say like top 3 are Avett Brothers. I love them.
Oh,
the
great.
Beatles. And Say Anything would probably be the other one. That was like
Oh,
all high
Say
school
Any-
for me. It was just like Say Anything all the time.
Is a Real Boy
Oh,
is like
dude.
probably one of my favorite
Oh,
albums
yeah.
out of that genre.
Yeah, man.
Like ever.
That's that's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's really
I
cool.
love Max Bemis, dude. He's the best.
Are they still doing anything?
He still tours around. He does more solo stuff, and I think he's the only one left in the group. He still performs under Say Anything.
Oh.
But he's getting real
Poor
experimental. Nah, he's doing fine.
He'll
I don't feel bad
be
for him.
alright. That's cool, man. So I understand that music though obviously a huge passion for you,
Mhm.
is not your only passion. You're also very passionate about fitness and health and personal health, and you're a fitness instructor when you're not playing the guitar.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, those are my 2 gigs, man. I teach group fitness classes 3 days out of the week. One place is called Forever Strong in Fulton. The other one's at the Winthrop in Towson. Yeah, I've just always been into it. Ran track and stuff when I was younger. Always been to the gym, and just I like teaching. Learned a lot about the anatomy, and it's really fulfilling to help people.
Very cool. How long have you been a teacher?
I've been doing it for about 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
On and off. I had a back injury that had to drop it for a bit, but feeling good now.
You know what's funny is, so everybody, Will came here right after teaching a class, and I was like, he's going to be drenched in sweat. I'm almost disappointed that you're not.
Yeah, no, I let them do the work, and I move around.
You're like the person at the back of the, where you're rowing and you just have the one person like yelling like row.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just
stroke. Stroke.
Yeah, I'm just the general. Just go more hard.
Is that what you're like? Because
I'm
you
actually
have such a presence when you're like playing guitar.
No, I'm a laid back teacher. I'm more of like I like to focus on technique. I mean, I'll get them pumped if I need to, but yeah, I'm not the crazy boot camp instructor that's just like screaming at people. No, that's not my personality.
That's probably
for sure.
not what they're coming for anyway.
Nah.
So unfortunately, I think we only have time for one more song.
Yes.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about that? And this, I would like to remind everybody, is going to be these are all 4 songs on the new album coming out this summer.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing us and giving us this little sneak peek.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, tell us about this last song.
This last song was called "The Line Between." I think it was in hindsight inspired by "I Walk the Line" by Johnny Cash, kind of that type of mentality. But it's kind of like that Taoist principle of like how to live your life between like order and chaos and find that like walk it right down the middle. You know, you don't want to be too bored, but you don't want to be like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, so it's finding that nice middle where you're like, okay, I'm interested in this. This is what I'm engaged in, and it's cool. You know, so that's what this one's about.
It's about finding that balance.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, everybody enjoy. It was The Line.
The Line Between.
The Line Between.
Cool. And this one was fun to record because the end has a little speeding up process. So the drummer, when I played that for me, looked at me. He's just like, "All right, man." So like, every measure just like 8 beats per minute faster.
Make them
cool.
work.
What I want, I'd like to know. How far back does it go? What I need, I'd like to find. I've been racking my mind. What I want, I'd like to know. I've been searching my soul. For the line between you and me. The line between what's real and what we see. The line between awakening a dream. The line between is where I'll be. Well, it runs down every heart. Can't have one without the other part. What makes a bird born in a cage ever think to fly away? Oh, the line between you and me. The line between what's real and what It's a maze, it's a quest, it's an arduous test. It's a game, don't you know? As above, so below. Well, it comes and it goes. Oh, well, it ebbs and flows. It's you and it's me. It's everything in between. It's a blessing, it's a curse. It's the best and it's the worst. It's that look in your eye. It's the moment of lifetime. Well, it's here and it's there. It's nowhere and everywhere. It's a moment, it's a time. It's that look in your eye. Well, it's life and it's death. It's nothing and all the rest. It's here and it's there. So there. Oh, the line between you and me, the line between us, really what we see. Oh, the line between waking in a dream. Oh, the line between is where I'll be. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. What an explosive ending to that song,
I know,
man.
right?
Now I can see why your drummer rolls his eyes.
Yeah. They're like, we can take a straight tempo. It's like, no, the song has to have that. That's like, it's my favorite part.
Oh, that's really cool. I also loved just the diction of your lyrics.
Thank
like
you,
the way that you spoke. It was like almost in between like this speaking and singing. Like I don't know, it's really cool. Very Cash-esque.
Yeah, I love Cash. Nat King Cole's another one. I try and sing like him. He's just got that, just right out, you know.
Yeah.
Just effortless type.
No,
of
it sounded
delivery.
great, man.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time that we're going to have for today. But is there anything that you would like to tell everybody at home?
Now, check out Savage Mill coming up, and check out WilliamAltonMusic.com for all my shows. I play around the area regularly, so come say hi.
Very awesome. And you're also on Facebook, Instagram, all that?
All that.
Wonderful. And I can't wait to hear that new album this summer, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody.
Gracias.
Okay, cut.
Cut.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks, Will.
Hey, thank you guys.